Hello and welcome to part 21 of our Chaos Gate Daemonhunters Ruthless campaign. We have expanded the star map to encompass the whole universe, it transpires, or a sector of the Milky Way galaxy in the 40k setting. Still pretty big, those are all solar systems, so we're covering a pretty vast expanse of space here. Otherwise, yeah, but this is where the warp engines and the speed are going to kick in. We have all of our chats to do, let's go here and let's have a word with everyone.
The Baleful Edict is a large ship, Commander, and yet your presence is always here.
I talk to you the bare minimum whenever the icon pops up. The holo map flickers with countless incursions.
We have our work cut out for us.
Bloom has spread its new tendrils to the furthest reaches of this sector. The Avatar spoke of a Morbus. What do you know about it?
Whatever it is, I believe it is dire.
You must find the means to stop it. Yeah, you pissed off the seeds, and you believe your Codex Toxicus can stop this Morbus?
I believe that I can stop this Morbus.
Upper management. But it'll be for you and your knights to destroy them, so really I'll be stopping it. My brother Purifier distrusts you. Should I?
Trust me or not, I serve the Imperium, same as you.
I cannot tell you what to think. There are some within the Order who possess the power to alter thoughts. Sadly, I can only rely on logic and my own superior skills of observation to construct a convincing case to guide your decisions. You obfuscate. The question remains, can you be trusted?
My soul remains firm, and always will.
Your Astartes are designed to obey, to respect the chain of command. As an Inquisitor, I must always question. The clue is in the title. That doesn't mean I am less loyal to the Golden Throne.
All right.
This Cadex we encountered on Usaria, it seems to know you. Okay, well I presume there's some dialogue we missed out on because I killed it so quickly. I didn't see any sort of...
Give me a moment to scry my own memories.
interaction between the two. Inquisitor?
Hush.
Inquisitor Vakir?
I said silence.
Right, cool. Saucy cow.
Yes, I have encountered that creature before.
Once he was mortal, a transhuman at any rate. He fought during the Great Heresy, a captain of the Death Guard. To warrant such a presence, this is indeed a mighty undertaking by the Plague God. Summon the Demon Prince.
Let us not waste our time.
How are we doing?
I see why Brother Ektar chose you as Agravain's successor.
Yeah, we're doing great.
All right, I must return to work.
I'll come back to the
Nurgle
research.
toils tirelessly against us.
Do that in a second. Lunette.
Using the Bionetic equation, I have already analyzed all possible outcomes of this exchange. But you may proceed.
Immediately clock her in the face. Let's see if you analyse that. Best way of dealing with this rubbish. Dominus, have you seen the Inquisitor of late?
Since her return from the craft world, she has not left the Libris.
Ekdar believes she conceals herself to mask the failure. And what do you believe?
Emotional need for validation is for the unaugmented.
What I have determined is that the Inquisitor is a tenacious individual. Her seclusion is the most efficient way for her to process strategies against the Bloom.
Proceed.
On the craft world, you spoke of Lord Drago with familiarity.
I have memory fragments of Cardor as a mere Justicar.
He is and remains a credit to you, who are yet unaugmented. You fought alongside him then?
I observed then that he was exceptional, even among the Grey Knights.
Long before he became the Supreme Grand Master, Kaldor joined forces with the Edict against the heretic prince Zorik, a self-proclaimed demon magus of the Dark Mechanicum, who had been spreading forbidden technology. We conferred often in that campaign, and I observed that he was here. Okay. So yeah, he's pretty great. Not surprising, the Supreme Grand Master. How would he have handled the Bloom? By hitting it with his sword.
Cardor was one for handling a threat personally, often eschewing his faithful brothers in defiance of logic.
Hitting it with his sword, like I said. But he was exceptional, touched by your Emperor. We are not so blessed and must use more traditional dogma to overcome this scourge.
Box exchange parameters updated.
How's our construction
Praise
efforts?
the Omnissiah.
Work on the Void Shields continues. This is an area I have to oversee personally, as the Void Shields are Mechanicum-sealed technologies, knowledge forbidden to any being not of Dominus ranking. They remain a priority, so I shall get them fully operational as soon as I am able. Does that mean there's a new line? Is there extra lines of dialogue for every different construction project we start? When I next build something, I'll pop back into this menu and see.
Box exchange parameters updated. Go now. I must tend to the needs of the ship.
Yes, Commander. Let us commune to defeat our foe.
Hector, this plague has taken hold of the sector.
We are burdened with a grave duty, Commander.
The Inquisitor's irresponsible acts have thrown Prometheum onto a burning pyre. You seethe, Brother Purifier. I can sense it.
What has that Emperor-damned Inquisitor unleashed?
She should have pointed us in the direction of the infection and moved on to let us carry out our holy duty. Her interference has put this entire campaign at risk, and yet the campaign persists.
Yes, and now all our strength will be necessary to extinguish this contagion. Of course, Commander.
We were fortunate that the Supreme Grand Master intervened on the craft world.
Yes, we have been honored by Lord Drago's presence.
He is trapped, doomed to wander the Chaos Wastes. He has been known to break into real space when the Brotherhoods of Titan are imperiled. How did such a situation come to be?
Kaldor Drago vanquished a demon prince when he was a mere battle brother, and the prince cursed him in retribution.
Some prognosticars believe the very same curse marked him for greatness. As a neophyte, we learned many tales of Lord Drago's victories.
What you have heard is no exaggeration, but the truth.
The previous Grand Master was struck down in battle by the demon Primarch of the Death Guard, Mortarion. Drago was in the same conflict and immediately elevated to lead the chapter. His very first act was to swear vengeance. He sought out Mortarion alone, smashed aside the traitor's bodyguard, felled Mortarion, and carved his predecessor's name into the Primarch's diseased heart. One of the more lore-shattering bits of 40k storytelling, how someone could just rock up and beat a demon Primarch. Why did he not kill the traitor?
It is nigh impossible to slay Nurgle's favoured.
But I'd argue that Drago did far worse. An insult that will never heal. Mortarion has hated the Supreme Gun Master and all Grey Knights ever since. So it was the Primarch who bound Drago to wander the Chaos Realm? No, that's the Prince.
No, that was the Demon Prince who cursed our Lord back at the very start of his career.
Drago returned to Akralum 2 centuries later, fought the reborn creature, and was triumphant, but this fulfilled the terms of the demon's curse laid long ago. In its death throes, he cast Drago into the warp, exiling him to roam the realm of chaos. Kind of cheating, honestly. You set up a curse whereby if you lose twice, then you get to banish him.
As you wish. Under your guidance, it is a proud day to be a Grey Knight.
Equivalent to the original Grandmaster Janus.
Yes. Go with the wisdom of Janus, brother.
Some research to do. Yes, that's what I was looking forward to. I assume that will all open up, so I mean, we won't spend too long. Let's just quickly scan, heal, yeah, and then down this path is all Fallen Knights get up, heal all allies 6, and extra stratagem use, but that's locked ages away, so I don't really care about the healing path. I think that's a bit rubbish. Down the Gate of Infinity, we've got Tide of Shadows, 100% resistance. That's resistance to all afflictions and purify anything we've got on us. Target an enemy and dominate them, so take control, that's pretty cool. And then another stratagem use, so double up your stratagems. Down this path is Precise Bombardment, just blow up an area. Bloom Excision, last 4, Purge. Target uses all mutations, so you can strip mutations or something. Word of the Emperor, all visible enemy stun, that's funny. And Spirit of Strength is crit for everyone. All Knights get +3 armor, that's kind of cool. All Knights Purify and Heal 2. Affected Knights lose their affliction, so kind of similar to... There's another one like that somewhere. There's a Purify option. All Knights all Knights gain 100% and Purify. I don't know if they're the same. And then Enhanced Focus, an extra slot rather than extra use. These are probably more powerful. So, I mean, of these, I like the armor one. These would obviously be great later. Dominating someone might be cool. Just purifying so I can ignore all the afflictions could be interesting. On this side, yeah, the stratagem slot's nice. I think I'm going to start doing that because they're going to be more useful things. Seed extraction, +1 seed. That's going to be a good idea because I've been warned in the comments that throughout the campaign we'll be desperate for the seeds as a resource, so maybe doing that early on is a good idea. I can't actually do it because it requires one of the ones I don't have, so maybe I can go find some red ones quickly. Otherwise, that's the campaign path. I can't do... Target like to get all willpower. That's kind of nice. So if I go nuts with an interceptor, I can then just give them 12 willpower back. All Knights get 3, so kind of a... Depending on how much willpower one knight is drained, you might use one or the other. More Bloom Suppression is nice. More Bloom Suppression later, sure. We'll just get to that later. And then Surge Prevention. Reduce Warp Surge by 100%. Stratagem, I see. So I guess, how would that work? When we get to a stage where it's reached 100%, I use it in my turn to set it to 0, or something along those lines. Surge Prevention 2. Reduce it by 100% for 3 turns. Okay, so you just basically force them to turn it off. That's kind of okay. The surges aren't terrible. I get like willpower back, and I can kind of keep them somewhat curtailed. Set it so they happen out of combat, so I'm not getting desperately crushed by them. So of all of these, probably this first. I'd love to do that, but I can't actually do it. So I'd probably take this and then quickly rush over to a mission that gives me some red seeds to get that one. And then once I have this, and I'm researching that, I can think about what stratagems I want. Let's start here. 16 days. It's going a lot quicker than before. Right, now before I start flying around, there's one other thing I can do. Attune prognosticars. So now that I can see the map, it was hinted rather than told, but I kind of maybe suspected something like this would happen because I saw mission 1. I saw how many prognosticars you could get from the build menu. There's like 6 or something like that. So yeah, I'll show you what I saw. So you get 1 to start, and you get 1 extra one I bought, and then another one for 3, 4, 5, 6. And on that tiny map we had originally, you could cover all of the points without even using 6. It was ridiculous. So yeah, this is what it's for. I bet you if you look online, there's going to be some sort of guides that give you the exact perfect points to cover the whole map, but I'm not looking up. I'm just going to ballpark it. So one here, which is not great positioning, but it's what I had at the time. For our extra ones, I probably want to think about how many points I can hit. So the one you hit, and then so you've got how many strands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you get 7 there. That's pretty good. And then yours, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also 7. There and 5. There and 4. The ones on the edges are going to be a bit miserable, but I'll probably have to do those later. 4, 4, 3. That's terrible. 5. Yeah. So those 2 6 points there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That would have been perfect, but unfortunately I've flubbed it because I've taken 2 of its points already, so it'd be kind of wasted. We wanted to put it there instead. So over here, either that one or that one. If I did that one, you don't want to do both because they start to overlap kind of aggressively. So maybe that one and that one later. There's only a single point of overlap, and you cover a good chunk of the map there. And then that can do those. So that's 1, 2, 3. That's already done. 1 maybe there. It's kind of wasteful. And then you want to put 1 here. Or there perhaps is better, and then maybe 1 over there to get all of those. So yeah, we can kind of, there'll be a couple ones we miss. I think it won't be perfect, but pretty good. So for now I'm going to put 1 right here. That's good coverage. Hit maximum number of spots. Great. We're about to do void shields now. I want red seeds, so they have actual spots here, it looks like. So there's purple, red, yellowish, and then green is somewhere in this zone. Can't quite tell. I'm going to start moving towards the red one then. I don't know if that's how it actually works, if they pop up there, but hey, just in case. Now this is going to trigger, of course. Void shields, hooray. So servitor +1 in 5 days. I've got 18. Construction speed, ridiculous. What do I want to do next? So obviously the reactor to get there, I can't actually afford it. I have to wait a little bit of time for servitors, which might be worth it. Don't need more research speed right now. I'm okay for speed. Here, more shields. Yes, I could, but I'm fine on hull integrity. The Augurium, probably the only thing I want to grab before I do the upgrade, because I want to get to that as fast as possible realistically. Given the size of the map we're now on, it would be rather nice to actually move around at a good speed. So that, but I need reactor 2, so either that one or quickly grabbing the extra prognosticar. I think I'm willing to wait just a couple ticks to get up to 20 and then go for that. The reason I'm getting through these ridiculously quickly because of the insane bonuses we have to build speed at this point, so I'm going to have to hope servitors pop up, but I'm going to wait just a few moments for that to pop up. I'm willing to stall a bit and get to the ship speed as fast as possible.
New mutations. The threat is magnified, Inquisitor.
I grow weary of your self-righteousness, Ektar. Ah, Commander. As predicted, the bloom is mutating. New and potent strains now plague the sector.
5 distinct strains.
We have already encountered the bloom I've called Poxus, the strain of disease. The infected do not perish, but are cursed with a blight that moulders even into their minds. This one I name Mortis, the strain of death. This noxious mutation annihilates entire populations before tearing the dead from their graves. Here is the bloom Necrosis, the strain of decay. It binds itself to all things living and mechanical, rotting all it touches. Here we have the bloom Dolorous, the strain of agony. It emits a compound that inflicts hysterical delusions and nightmarish torment on its sufferers. Last and most insidious, the bloom Tentarus, the strain of growth. This malady corrupts the purity of the human form with powerful mutations. A corrupt gift from the plague god.
Your taxonomy has been enlightening, Inquisitor, but the bloom continues to spread as we dither in details. We must respond at once.
Interesting. That might actually be new missions.
I need the seeds intact for further study.
This is the problem. Yeah, I'm only going to be able to do one at most. God, if you get them, if they all pop up in the corners, there's no way you can do 2 missions a pop. So that would, yeah, there's basically impossible. Because I couldn't even reach that one if I wanted to, so I can't do that. I'm just going to have to be satisfied with that one. I'm also going to have to go through this rubbish, but it's worth it. You're at danger level high, so it's definitely the one I want to stop. In the zone, I don't know if that does. What does that actually do? I lose a stratagem slot. Ouch! But warp storms suck. There's nothing I can do, so I'm gonna have to give up. What do you think? Probably Quicksilver, because I can still want to use gates to get on there and instant finish it. A rubbish melee weapon I don't want to use. That's a shame. Don't get critically injured. That's easy. We can do that anyway. What am I giving up? Grimoires? Is it Servitors? Please be Servitors. No, Grimoires Blast. I think no. I've made a mistake. I've set them all to be Grimoires for a good long while. I'm only going to rely on the Servitors I automatically generate to do any of the levels. Oh dear, oh dear. It's going to be very slow going for ship upgrades then. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to come down here because I want to stop the high mission because it spreads stuff. I'm going to have to sacrifice these for a bit. Start prognosticating. Get the ship speed up and then start prognosticating very quickly. Purity seals. Interesting. Unlock purity seals. Need use for the seeds. Inquisitive Kit. Commander, I've been studying my data from the craft world and have found a new use for the bloom seeds. Brother Ektar has begrudgingly agreed to smelt them in the fires of purity until they turn to ash, but rather than casting the cinders into the ether, I will use them to create a sanctified ink that can be used to write holy psalms on purity seals to adorn your knight's arms and armor. Right, so we've basically unlocked the... I'm pretty sure that's... Yeah, okay, so it all pops in there. That'll be our purity seal system. Bloom seed purification. Cost the seeds, which is fine. You've seen the seeds can be turned to martial application through purity seals. Is there even more? Better understanding the nature, we can refine the process to create symbols of purity that turns the seeds full might back upon the enemy. So that one next, I guess. There's a whole bunch down here. Blue, and it's just cost. So green, blue, yellow, red, purple, so make them cheaper. And then that's the mission path. So if you want to start doing your upgrades on your items, then come down here. I only have green seeds for now, so that's the ones I'm going to have to prioritize. But let's see if there's anything I can do when I get to the mission. Don't immediately warp storm. You could have at least let me reach it before this happened. Yeah, yeah. Thanks, pal. I got the extra hull. Oh no. Poor Edict's taking a bit of a kicking. Cool. Yeah, that looks fine to me. Basically what you'd expect. It kind of sucks, but we get the one we want to start upgrading. Definitely do that. I'm not going to probably get that, but maybe the gun would be useful. Tier 1 equipment, bugger off. Yes. Right, it's a high mission, so I'll probably try a bit. We're all getting +1 because... Is it from from the event that we got from the... I think it was the random event or something along those lines. We're dealing with a lot of willpower. Cool. This is a high mission, so I'll probably bring in all the bells and whistles. Everyone's going to come in. The only thing I'm going to check, can I do any upgrades to the weapons and stuff now that I've got the seed options, or do I have to unlock that later?
Perhaps, but it will fortify the spirit of our brothers.
And I can now purify the foul bloom seeds with the sanctified ash to create purity cells to enhance our armor. It's good. I can't see. Can you get off the page, please? Yeah, I know. I don't want to actually hit upgrade. Well, I can't do any of those. So you'd select what you want and then put it on. So you can't put any on the hammer. Activate adds armor break 2, and it's already got armor break on it. So really become even better and become even better at hitting mechanical things. So good upgrades later. Is there anything I can actually do to help you now? Your gun. Check all of their things. This is what you're using. No upgrades. That's already used by someone else. So no. Your armor. The focus armor, does it have anything? Armor, this one, upgrade, yes, increase the focus. That's a good use of those, I would argue. It just gives him that back more time, so it's only 2, it's pretty cheap. Great, 20% focus, is at 70% flat now with his inherent 50%, so that's pretty grand. You, what are you using? I think, oh, we're going to upgrade you. I know what we're going to do. I got that fancy tier 3 armor, because you're using that one, which is pants, but you can use this one instead. Thank you. Equip. Can I upgrade it? Yeah, they take the right kind of seed, so make him immune to hazards for 2, or unit has 15 resistance. I'd rather you just be immune to all hazards, that's pretty amazing. Yeah, do that immediately. So, cool. So he's got super fast armor, and he can walk through hazardous things without caring. There you are. Our Justicar can get where we need him to be when we want him to be there. And then your weapons are fairly meager, but I'll give you a quick peek. That one can't be upgraded. I don't think the starting swords and stuff I got, no, they don't have any upgrades. This is going to show that I really shouldn't be using these 0 or 1 level weapons. Do I want to change the skull? I think you are ordinarily the fellow I have running around with the extractor skull, which is a big deal now. A massive deal. I need as many of those as possible. I'll equip that. Let's go servo skulls. Extractor. Can you get any fancy upgrades with yours? Ranged gun. No, it's all blue. No luck there. What would this do? Cybolt does more damage. 25% to get willpower back, but you spend willpower on the Cybolt, so I probably won't bother with either of those. It would seem very tempting. Your armor is the other one worth checking. It has a green upgrade. This unit, immunity to drained, will not use. I mean, we don't encounter it enough to justify that's pretty expensive, so I think I'll leave that. He's not being hit by things, and he's got willpower coming out of his ears, so no, it's too niche an applicability for me to bother with. And then you, did I not get an extra silencer at some point? Jog my memory. Yes, I did just pick one up. Excellent. So it does what? 1 extra point of damage. It has more base ammo, which is good. I'm about to upgrade it instantly as it transpires. And then crit damages. Oh, you actually lost 1 crit damage. So I gain a bunch of other things, but so I lose the crit, so that's Astral Aim will actually be in the exact same spot, but the flat damage becomes better and the ammo becomes better, so it's worth it. It costs 4, but it's an amazing upgrade because having 7 in the bank means you can just shoot a lot more without reloading. Probably go a whole battle without reloading, and your scatter shot will do even more damage. Yeah, I can't turn it down. There you go, he's got, between that and how much in-base ammo, because his abilities give him some as well. He's got 9, I think, now, like, to start. So, yeah, his scatter shot will do... Oh, he's also got... I forgot he has the grenade upgrades as well, so he's got extra equipment slots to throw more grenades. Hang on, need to remember. War gear, grenade... There's the grenade slot. Yeah, in other slot... Oh, do I have to use... Ah, I couldn't double... That's right, I can't have 2 of the same. I kind of thought that might happen. Fair enough, I can wait until I get like a tier 2 crack or something and we can use both. I'd love 2 frags, but so be it. Still pretty good. There's nothing else I can do because it tells you... Oh, mate, do I get the extra uses of them already? Yes, so they each have, as I understand it, I can throw each twice. Wow, what an unbelievable damage dealer. didn't actually check his armor, sorry. Armor, you're on this. It has a green. Oh, yeah. Grenades have even more ammo. Cool. There you go. He's now got 3 throws of each grenade. Yes, 3. Oh, Rook, let's go. But I've just hit upgrade. And then later on, when I get red and purple, don't worry about the health. But them doing damage and then having range is kind of nice. Perfect. Okay, there you go. That's our new full strength force. Even better. Stratagems, careful. Use that one. Is that the one that's active, or? I think so. Because that's the one. We're losing Quicksilver in exchange for having Gate, so I can get rid of that pesky plant at the end instantly. Makes sense.
Our prognosticators augured an imminent threat below.
I can sense it already. The bloom spawn here has grown and is ready to expel its seeds. We must act quickly.
Horrendous, the expelling of seeds. So we have the bloom spawn here, way down on that side of the map, and then the spreader kind of close to it. Okay, so I can go for the bloom spawn, pick it up, get a bunch of XP. Or should I just go for the end one instantly? I've got 8 turns. Oh, it's a jolly long way away. It's actually going to take me a while to get there. I get 1 back from that, so it's still 8 after this one. There's 1 there to grab. Depends if there's a bunch of things I have to fight on the way, or should I just completely disregard it and go straight for there diagonally? I don't think I really benefit from fighting that. I'm past the point where I need XP on these guys, so I think I'm just going to go for the objective. Yeah. Oh, wow, you're quick. Yeah, problem is he's going to get way ahead of his allies.
It will be done.
I also need to be careful not to accidentally trigger every pod we can possibly come up against. Although with your insane extra speed, while these lot are trying to trundle towards the objective, I might be able to use you to grab all of these. So I just get as much extra time as possible. Yeah, we're going that way. So I guess we can come engage it from this side. We can get to here and hide behind the wall, so that the moment the fight starts, we can pop up here and be nice and close. I don't like the time-sensitive nature of these missions. They always make me a bit nervous. Don't run that far. Let's just make sure we're not triggering anything. Yeah, probably have to fight those. I don't think I can slip by those ones.
I am here to serve. Yes, sir.
Adantor.
And you just start coming back around here. With your insane speed, you'll catch up super quick. 25 a turn, that's pretty bad. So I'll have you grab that one.
At once.
I think I'll trigger these this turn, so... They're moving towards us, which is a bit annoying. I'd rather they not do that. I don't think that sets them off yet. Yeah, that's good, but that's pretty close to the limit, so let's move everybody up first. Nice and tight to them. You can get in there to start teleporting around. Can you get to there without upsetting them? Maybe. You can get to there at least. I think that's okay. And then, yeah, come up there and then you can teleport on. Worth a try. That's alright. Oh, that burns all my AP. I have 1 left there. Good. Yeah, we're okay. You're in a good position to get forward.
Unleash me.
I want you to come forward to where probably half cover there, but you're going to have to wait first because you can't go. Really? That's impassable terrain somehow? Fine. It'll burn all my AP to stand there, but I'll do that once I get everyone else ready. Explosives, because I want you close enough to start chucking grenades. Just lobbing them like mad. Yeah, the Krakenade's a bit pants, but if you encounter an armoured target, okay. Do your first move. To about there.
Yes, sir.
I guess you're going around this way. The trigger's a bit earlier than I would have liked, but fine. Zombies, cultists, and plague res. Nothing too intimidating. That's a good grenade spot there, surely. Look at them all bunched up.
Brothers, strike for the chapter.
Are there any seeds to extract? Yes, immediately. Extract, please. Mind if I do? Oh, that's the other benefit. I want to take as many fights as possible because then I get more pods to take seeds from.
Me.
Even with my move, I need 2 to go get him, but then I can kill him in 2 hits. So first and foremost, can you
Your orders?
do me a favour? Throw an unbelievable frag here. If you get in a good position, I might just kill a whole bunch of them. He's pretty tough, but he'll survive. But you can kill all 3 of those. I'm going to advance anyway because you're currently in a terrible spot. You can come forward. Just shield yourself. What is this? Nothing. They're not in range.
Ready to serve.
Teleport or teleport strike to start coming in here. I guess if I move the Purgator forward and then grenade here, maybe I'll hit these instead. You can teleport strike and do horrendous damage to those. In fact, I can just even use the bigger version and kill them all instantly. Yeah, this isn't going to be very hard at all. Well, if they're all dead, probably set target over here. That'll burn 4, and I'll get 1 back, so I'm on 11. Fine, I can get a couple more with some extra kills.
Justice!
I don't get it back even with 70%. I get immediately, so I can get that. And there's a seed over there, so free willpower.
At your command.
Grenade thrower, please. If you want to come up and get out of the way to start. This may give you a better angle to move up here. You can get to there and have 2 willpower left. Throw frag grenade. Can I hit all of them? Yes. And they get nice and low. He'll be pushed backwards, which is a ton annoying. I'd actually rather he come forwards, but I will live with it.
Firing on target.
Eat.
Purge complete.
Well,
Praise the Emperor.
You can come up here and hit him. Unfortunately, you've moved him in such a way that it cost me 2 AP to get up there and kill him. 1 to there. And I've got 1 left, so I could move forward.
Storm.
You've got, what, 2 left? So you can come over here. He's got 15. I'll have to hit him twice to kill him, which is a bit of a shame.
Standing ready.
You're all maxed out on your willpower.
What is your will?
What I'm going to do, I'm going to use one of you to honour the chapter him so he gets enough willpower to just kill this. And then I'll use you to finish him off, so you're up to only missing 1.
Seek and destroy.
And give him a tickle.
Justice.
And you.
I am here to
Now you
serve.
run this way because you can kill him and grab that for us. You're on full willpower anyway. Do you want to use it for anything else first?
Ready to
Particularly.
serve.
You can hit him 3 times, killing him. Yep.
How about you?
Get out of there!
It's a bit of a shame I can't grab that. I'm going to have to waste an AP to do that and then start moving to the objective.
Feel the bite of my sword.
Yes. It's a big sword you've got there.
Vengeance.
Good swording.
Death is our creed.
And that just leaves this lonely fellow here. Who's going to get just a card.
Praise the Emperor.
Well, ideally I'd actually give him the kill, but he's burned all his thing yet. So just run over here. I guess you could move to there. Nah, just sod it. You're so fast you can grab that anyway.
Coward. Another battle ends in triumph.
It's a red one. It'd be really nice if it's a red one. It is a red one. Hooray! And with your speed, I'll actually have you do that rather than the interceptor wasting his AP on it. He crosses the map faster than anyone else. I guess you could teleport around and you could outstrip him. So this is the edge of the map already, so we'd start hanging right here to Go for the objective. Hopefully fight some more stuff on the way. Yeah, I've realised I don't actually have to be so pensive. I can take a lot more battles and get more seeds. Should I go back diagonally across the map to go fight that one over there? This is a ridiculous path I'm taking. It's the least efficient option. I think it's a bit too far now. See how I feel after I move a bit further forward. I'll skirt that and ignore it and go for that one. Way back here. There's nothing in the corner we want, so yeah, we'll just go this way. I'm going to do it. I've got 10 turns and there's even more of these things to pick up across the map. Trigger yet? We're going to have to wait for our friends to join us. Should I could just honor the... I could honor the chaplain to give him 2 AP and cost 2 willpower. It feels a bit wasteful, but I've got 11 left. I'm not going to be struggling for it, so yeah, let's just move the bloody campaign forward. With the way that battle went against that pod, I'm of the opinion I can be a bit more aggressive now. I've kind of slightly outstripped the current strength level of the enemies. This way. It's fine. You can start. We'll get there in. I mean, it's only going to take like a turn or two for us to run down there, and we've got millions. So no, I am going to do it. Let's take maximum battles. 1 left. There. Well, I can't quite trigger them out of combat, sadly. There are no extra... There's no vents around this one. Is that one there? Yes, there is one there. I'm going to come back, probably not. Well, there's 2 there. It would probably be worth it. Let's kill this one. These windows, careful, can be seen through, so if I engage this poorly, they might end up spotting me before I'm ready. How far can they see? I think I can get you forward to here without triggering them, so you can teleport in.
Moving now.
That's okay.
Here.
You want to come forward and you want to go forward. 1 point of movement gets you to there to start. Are you going to be seen through the window? Let's make sure you aren't. Vent immediately, and another one.
Yes, Commander.
Probably there. Does that trigger them?
Come on.
Just in case it does, let's move the Terminator first. Get you at least somewhat close to help. Who would I want to set them off? Probably the Brigator if I had to. It would be the hardest to get into a good position quickly.
Moving out.
There they are. Hey, it's a tank. Tank and 3 cultists. It's very easy to deal with.
Commander,
intercepted.
we've
There's a
made
seed on it
contact
as
with
well.
the enemy.
Yeah.
Praise the Emperor.
Extract skull. You. Aggressive servitor.
Another foul seed claimed. Ready to serve.
Far can I get? Far enough such that I can get straight on it. It's got its 6. Has it got the extra? No, it hasn't got the extra armor. So I think, as I understand it, I would kill it in 2 hits with 1 full strike. So I'd go in for 1 on my teleport. Then maybe if I get lucky, I'd have an AP left to go over and hit him and lock him in place, rendering him null and void. At least everybody else in a position to deal with these. Oh, you don't just spot targets. No, no, no.
Adentor.
Can you astral aim something from here? No, I'd have to move first. Yeah, you can get to there and then astral aim and instant kill him. Or hey, even the big one. Apparently I can't angle this one anywhere. He's in full cover, that's why. Slight hassle to get to you.
I am here to
What
serve.
can these do then? They could just run up and hit him. Across all the movement.
Iolanthus.
No, sorry. You aren't going to be able to help in combat, so you're definitely using Honor the Chapter. Need to be careful though, because I'm starting to burn his willpower a bit
At
fast.
your command.
Get yours back by killing this. Do the Interceptor first, it's the easy one. Strike, or just going to do it going the old-fashioned way. Why am I not setting target? Like this one. There we go. Can't quite reach him, so never mind. Okay, I'm just going to teleport the old-fashioned way and go hit this one immediately. There will do, because then you can run around and hit him immediately. That's the valid spot. Fair enough.
Even
AP, please. Hey, got it back. Good. We hit it. Force strike that goes through. Seemingly not quite all the armor. Yeah, does it have extra armor than what I'm used to? 8 and 6. I'm pretty sure I've seen this hammer 2-hit kill these before. Maybe it's not registering that correctly. It's not. Now I can hit it regularly.
Keep your faith.
2 left, so that will just kill you. And I can, in fact, hit him. He won't die, which is a shame. And so I won't get the willpower back. But then when he tries to move later, he's going to die regardless. Bit of an awkward spot to fight him from on top of the explosive barrel. Force strike kills him, but then you lose the willpower anyway. In that case, it makes absolutely no difference. Let's see if anyone else can help before I do that.
Your orders?
You're just going to get rid of him. That leaves you unaccounted for. How do we deal with you effectively? We can get to there and hit him and kill him twice. We can run up to here and honor the chapter our friend, so you can get some kills.
Yes, Commander.
That leaves you running up this way. He'll be dead, so ignore that. I can met there and then astral aim him, killing him.
Yes, Commander.
Go to there. Lock him in place. Can I get any kills on you? Is there any way I'd be able to move in a way such that I can do damage? Yes, I can move to there and have one shot. I think I'll do that. I'll get a kill on you rather than the other one.
Praise the Emperor.
So soften him up first.
How about you?
The wicked tools cannot stop you.
12, 12, and then you. I want you to come to there and shoot him, killing him.
Find it now.
Death makes
willpower.
us stronger.
Devil. You.
Ready to serve.
And I could spend the extra, could spend 2 AP to kill him now and get 1. I don't think it's worth it. I'm happy just to sit on 11. It's you and your 1 HP. I mean, I could have in theory. No, I can't reach him to hit him, so I don't think that would have worked. What have you got? 12? I mean, you've got all of it. Would you rather have 1 extra on, you be on 10 and 12, or... I mean, what, you only use it for this anyway, and you've got loads, so you can use it 6 times, so no, I think I'm being daft. I'd rather have it on the Interceptor.
Now, brother, take action. You have been judged.
Use the extra AP. Oh, there's 1 there as well. I didn't even realise the seed pod, so you got up to 13.
It will be done.
Yeah, I'm aware. We'll deal with those later. Leaves you, who are going to walk in here and then fire an astral aim, instant killing him. But if you want to be greedy, you'll do that first and then astral aim him. What damage does it do? 10, so yeah, instant death. Yeah, do that, get the thing, so you don't have to waste AP in your turn to do it. Then you can just fire him with 1, because I've got 1 AP left. This costs 2, I get 1 back, so I'm at 7. Why is he not taking full damage? Why is he not dead? Taking tension. I got, okay, well I got it back anyway. Slightly misunderstood. I got lucky.
Targets destroyed.
The game forgave me my incompetence.
I am here to serve.
12 or 14.
Yes, Commander.
I'd rather you have it, because you burn through the resource faster. Do you want to go this way first, or back this way to go kill this spreader? Probably this way first, and then we'll... Well, once I kill the spreader, I'm then going straight across for that, so I'm actually going to go come here, inversely, I'm going to go fight that, kill it, and come back across the map this way for this pod to kill that one, and then go back up there to fight that. I'm netting more time, not less, as I move across the world, so this is not exactly difficult.
Moving swiftly.
That being said, I will run out of these vents
Your
on the
command.
map eventually to pick up, so it's not, you know, foolproof. We'll trigger the warp surge outside of combat. How do I want to engage this? Well, I can line up here where they can't see me and then just be on top of them, pretty much. Don't go there, let's just come to here.
At your command.
Don't go too far forward. Yes, I know you're very quick.
Moving now.
But there's not much need for you to outstrip your colleagues, so there is fine. Yes, I really look for. I like the -1 HP one. I don't. It's much better than the -1 willpower one. We don't take hits, so who cares?
Storm. Yes, sir.
First. How close can I get? Well, I can't draw line of sight, so I should in theory be able to get right up here without them
Ready
bothering
to
me.
serve.
Move up with your friends. Yeah, there's no way they can see me and I can't see them.
What is your will?
Around this way. Good, and then you could come forward. I'm a bit worried
What is your will?
that you'll accidentally upset them. I think you're okay there. I'm going to move the interceptor first because I'd love for you to be able to jump
I am
onto
here
a
to
great
serve.
spot before anything else happens.
As ordered.
Yes, this is okay. So we're definitely, that would be more than close enough to trigger. So line of sight blocking does prevent
Your
engagement.
orders?
So you go to there. There you go. There. I'm very glad I did the interceptor first. It would have instantly triggered it. Stay close together. I can crack grenade those. Flip the armor and do some nice damage. His hazard sprayed his friends. That's a bit annoying. And again, the most hazardous spot in the map. Although, in theory, my Justicar can ignore it because he walks through now.
Target acquired.
Auto-resurrect, so we do have to worry about that. 2 Plague Bearers and 2 Plague Marines. Seed again.
Praise the Emperor.
Distract that. Very grateful.
This is coming with me.
Once I
at
get
your
that particular
command.
research done, I'll be able to get double the amount of all of these. Why can't I? I can't target him because he's invisible. You'd have to make do with teleport striking both of these. In fact, I can get all of them. And then you can just stay with him. Costs me 3. I don't really need to do the extra damage, I don't think. It's kind of unnecessary. Although before that, you'd probably want to throw the grenade first.
Yes, Commander.
That would shove them. I'd rather shove them this way. So I need to move. Which I probably intend to do regardless, because I'm in a bad position to... In fact, I can't hit any of them unless I burned all of my... I have to get all the way up to here to start shooting things, so maybe get to there and then on the chapter myself to do some actual damage. And I'll grenade them this direction. Seems sensible.
Yes, sir.
I can now see them, which will allow me to do this. That will prevent you from doing any hits on him, but you can do some delightful damage on these on the way through. Somewhat unattended, kind of difficult to get to you. Maybe you would shoot across there and instead of having you melee that one. Probably a better idea. Yeah, that'll do.
Aha!
Adantor.
I was supposed to throw the crack grenade first, but never mind. And get them further that way so the other guys can help. I don't think it actually matters. This just does more damage. The armor break could have made it more effective against the one who had armor, but for now it's actually just doing less. I've still got 2. I'll conserve the better ones. I think this is fair. Well, actually saying that. Oh yeah, look at the... How much damage is it doing that? 9 flat. That would obviously be great, but they need to be softened up a touch before that happens. I'm going to throw the grenade. Crack. Please. Please.
Destroy.
Oh, they don't move when you crack grenade them. Interesting. They're set on fire. And they can't move. But I guess I could just go hit them then. You're going to get astral aims to help out.
I am here to serve.
You could run all the way over there and get 1 hit. But again, I ignore hazard so he doesn't get hurt. That's ridiculous. You just disregard all of this rubbish. Probably double honor the chapter to get these underway.
Standing ready.
With you in particular, because you really struggle to do anything helpful from an offensive standpoint. I mean, you're not going to contribute anything in terms of actual fighting. 2, or would you rather big on the chapter, you or you?
Yes,
You've
Commander.
got 2 AP left, which is not enough to kill him. I need at least 1 more for you. So if I little on the chapter, I've got support fire, remember. So if I astral aim him, do a bunch of damage, then support fire will kick in. That's a better use of AP. and I'll have you shoot someone else, and then you support fire again. Right.
I am here to serve.
One of the chapter, probably that one, because I can move and scatter shot, and I can kill all of these very effectively. I don't need 3. I don't think it's a bit kind of pushing it.
Now, brother, take action.
Shoot. Sorry.
What is your will?
Shoot the old-fashioned way. That will kick in, so he's down to 10. Maybe even lower, and then support fire kick in, getting down to 1, so you can kill him in 1 hit. And I can shoot someone else, and you support fire, probably killing another one. That leaves us with these 2, and you've got AP to spare. You could easily shoot and kill him. I don't know if does the burning kill them before they act or before? Depends if they move, I think. Burning only does 2 damage. So they're taking 2 damage now, and then will take damage as they run out. I don't really know how that works.
Unleash me.
But again, Astral Aim not doing... Why is it not doing full? I can check. Partial full cover is what's saving him from full damage. They have to move to there and waste 1 point of AP to get there. That's a shame.
Ready to serve.
Your orders.
Can't really help other than... Well, you could actually melee one of these. Yeah, you could get here and do a bit of damage to that one. That's okay.
Your command.
Right, let's start working you down. Rain old shot.
Charge.
Then fire. 6. So a regular shot kill him now.
Wounds inflicted.
Actually, you only do 5, so it'd waste the support fire. Or use an ability of some kind. I could instant kill those 2. Be down to 6 willpower. That's okay. It wastes. It effectively wastes a turn of Do I stop him? I don't really use the problem.
Yes, Commander.
I don't think Astral Aim's the solution here. If I just have you stand there and hit him, he then can't act because he'll get instantly killed. So I can ignore him and instead focus on killing that one. You come here. No point in force striking him. So he's dead no matter what he does. He could... I've got 2 armor, so I'm quite safe from being knifed. You've still got 2 AP. I've got just enough to survive, which is a shame.
At your command.
You haven't got... I mean, you could just run up here like an absolute hero and punch him. Or even that one. Again, same principle. He gets kind of locked down.
Ready to serve.
You can't ignore all the horrid flames and this stuff, so no, he can't be as aggressive.
Your orders?
If I Astral Aim him and then I can go hit him, that will kill him. Leaving no one to deal with you.
I am here to serve.
I'm just an AP shy in all regards. Okay, in that case, hit this one and get rid of him instantly and give yourself an AP left. Don't like him being alive.
Another falls to the Knights of Titan!
And you could stand there and hit and kill him without being bothered. That will leave you alive, and your support fire is still active, so when I Astral Aim, support fire will trigger killing that one as well. It doesn't seem I'm taking damage, it usually tells you. That's safe. That's okay. We're just really close to the nasty bit.
No demon shall avoid its fate.
Oh, he gets back up if I don't stop him. Fine, we'll kill him again in a second.
Praise the Emperor.
I guess I could fire and then
What is your will?
just have the Justicar come in and kill him. I don't have to waste the AP on Astral Aim.
Firing now.
Maybe in 1. You have enough to run up there, get a free kill. It's nice because he's the one burning willpower like mad.
Down!
Oh, you... Alright, forgot about that. That's going to be annoying. You're going to take some damage, I'm afraid. Ow. Well done. Oh, good. All that. He's now got a light wound because of that. Yes, you're still alive. Disrupted. Oh, and he doesn't take the burn damage.
Hear my call.
Does he get a turn? He does get a turn after he resurrects. Okay, good to know. Got a bit lazy there. Didn't necessarily need to take that much damage.
Strong we shall stand.
Cool. Can you do that again, but not get harried this time?
Face me!
Oh, for crying out loud.
Down!
Oh yeah. 50%
We
chance, my
slay
friend.
the darkness.
You could come over there and get that.
Unleash me.
You're in a position to do amazing damage to this.
Firing on target.
They're dead this turn, don't worry about it. He's not going to sport fire again, so we don't have to worry about him stealing the kill.
Yes, Commander.
I'd like you to get kills ideally, because you're the
Identical.
one. 7,
Yeah.
12, 11, so 1 on you and 1 on you would be ideal. Someone has to deal with that for me.
Yes, Commander.
Almost dead, and then you can just hit him once. You can go over and hit him.
Iolanthus.
Oh, I forgot about that as well. Sorry. No, I have to do that first.
Yes, sir.
No willpower for you. Yes, I do. Can get yours back though. With help from the two of you. So you hit that one and then soften him up. Might parry you again. Well, if that's the case,
Opening.
problems that parry that.
Mercy in death.
Low enough such that you can easily finish him.
I serve.
I meant to go hit him normally, but that's okay as well.
Foe wounded.
At your command.
Get to there, that gets you as close as possible to go hit the emblem. Ugh.
They will rot no more. Moving swiftly.
Right, where are we going now? So we have an event there. That leads us dangerously close to those, and there's plenty of events around. I've got 10 turns to play with. It'll take like 2 to go over, and I get 1 back. Yes, I can easily do all the fights if I wanted. How long does this last for? I assume it's not permanent, but it's going to be there a while. 13.
Yes, Commander.
I'm going to go ahead and be greedy. I'm going to honour the chap to him because I don't like how far back he is. Have you speed up and all the rest of us. Sat there with you
Praise the
on 0
Emperor.
AP. There we go, that's a bit better. If I want to be really greedy, I'll just teleport him up there so everyone can run. And get
I am here to serve.
You're now the slowest of us all. Did I forget that? No, it's just one that I think you're so
I am
fast
here
you
to
can grab
serve.
that and still join the rest of us without being seen by anything annoying.
It will be done.
I somehow missed it apparently.
Your orders.
This way. Blasted parry. If I guess I could have just moved to the side and
Your
shot
command.
him, and that plague bear wouldn't have survived.
On the hunt.
The Terminator may or may not take a light wound. You're definitely taking a light wound. There's no way he gets away with it.
As ordered.
You want to join
At your
us?
command.
Now we're going this way. I say, yeah, I'm definitely safe from those. I'll have you kind of skirt the end here. Grab that vent while you come forward towards those. While everyone else comes through that way and grabs that one. Yep, slightly split up here, but it's not the end of the world. There. Where are the vents? There's one over there, which is good. So there.
Aye, sir.
As far as I'm willing to move in one sprint without vision on what's going on across the map. There's no enemy pods here yet.
Unleash me.
How am I going to get you through? Probably just hop through the window here.
Ready to serve.
And the slow Terminator, who sped someone up last turn, has now ended up trailing everyone. Doing your best there, and then you come to there because you'll eventually grab that. Now the -1 willpower one. No reinforcements that I'm not too worried about. They'll trigger on when I do one of these spreaders.
At once.
There's another one there, in fact. Yeah, I'll have you bounce around and grab them all because they're going to take forever to get a move on. Excellent. Okay, start making our way. How close can I get before they start? Well, if I actually use this as cover, I could probably come around here and move into them without seeing too much of what's going on. I'll have to use a point of AP when the fight starts to get around it, but I can get really close. Yeah, I'm going to come this way in that case. Can I just go? I think I can kind of navigate around there like that. Come to there. There. For now, we'll do.
Stall. Moving now.
Orders.
You just want to go in a straight line because of how slow you are. Point left. Advance a bit. Is that worth it? I don't think I'll trigger them. I think we're safe. That's good.
Here.
Fastest one, you're someone falling behind. Get to there and still have AP left. Again, I think we're safe. But before I do that,
Your
I'll move you
orders.
two around because you would be the ones that would be a pain to
We
reposition.
strive. Praise the Emperor.
There is still... Surely they can't see me with anything there. Again, these are really far back though, so let's do you
At
first.
your
Don't want you
command.
to be all the way back there when the fight starts. Can I do that without seeing them? I think so.
At once.
Sensible. Yeah, that's okay.
Your command.
Are you going to upset them? I'm not worried about the
Ready
Terminator
to
being too far
serve.
away. I'm going to do you first so you can get a good teleport. Come around this way because it's less likely to upset them. Going over the terrain and then move up to there without triggering anything. No. We're in prime teleport position. You can come up and help. It's more arduous for you to get around. I might just chuck a grenade over with you rather than engaging directly. So you're going to have to either come around all the way around here or rush to... I guess you could run to that side pretty quickly. It's going to take me a point of AP to go any further, so yeah, let's move to... Would be there. Do I want to move those first? I'm not desperate to do so. I'd rather move you.
As you will.
Line of sight helping us out there. Good. You come up to here. Apparently I'm not triggering this turn even. Okay. Way back here. You can get to there and still have AP left. There then. It's going to be one hell of a coup de grace. We're going to jump on them and instant kill them. Right, who do I actually want to upset them in that case? I guess you, because then I don't have to waste the AP triggering them. You can just be next to them immediately. About there would be a good angle. What is that in the thing? Sorry. Oh, it's a seed pod in there. Good to keep in mind. Yeah, come to there. Found it. Wait, there's no guardians. It's just a thing. Oh, that's trivial. Where's your friends? Why was I was being too bloody reticent. I could have just jumped in this and killed it ages ago. Okay, this is purely a decision who wants the XP for killing it. I can just draw line of sight and start hammering away. Before you do that,
Stall.
teleport in because you're going to get all of your support fire hits for free.
With alacrity.
No reinforcements want to come in to help out the big evil tree? No? Okay. Suppose one of the Justicars will get the XP because they're harder up for gaining XP than anyone else.
Firing now.
Would I accidentally kill it if I shot it again? You would do... If I crit, I would end up doing 4 and he would do 4 killing it. So I'm actually doing too much damage.
Yes, command.
Yes, if you want to be really greedy, grab all of these
Yes,
things now
Commander.
so you don't waste AP in your turn picking them back up. Oh, struggling for AP here. You can go over there and hit it, getting it down to 8.
Yes, Commander.
You can hit it, getting it down. I've actually got... Oh, careful. Might have to end up using Honor the Chapter on one of you to help the other one out.
I am here to serve.
Not you, you're getting a bit low. Yeah, I played that as lazily as I possibly could. I just stopped caring. Do you want to give it to the Terminator? No, I'd rather you do it. I think you would do better than to move and shoot it. How far could you get with one move? Can't draw a line of sight to it here? Apparently not. Slight shame. If I moved you first, would you be able to go that way and get a more efficient move to...
Iolanthus.
I don't think it'll matter.
At your service.
If I did move him first, I then lose the ability to honor the chapter.
Seek and destroy.
Just move, yeah, move to there and then shoot it and trigger support fire and get nice and low.
Taking position.
Left.
The enemy is wounded.
I'll give you the kill. There was plenty of hits yet. They've just forced. Good. It's working on it. Can't WSD to see it happening.
How about you? Feel the bite of my sword. Another battle ends in triumph.
More XP. Again, you're the fastest, so you'll do that.
Moving swiftly.
Sprint directly to the end now. We've got nothing else to do. I thought there was always a... Oh, look at him go. There's always one of those like guardian teams or something around it to defend it. Nope, apparently not. All on its own. Yeah, just run up here. Getting really eager now.
Yes, sir.
Slow terminate. You can't do... Your parkour is not quite on par with your friends, but still pretty... Make up for it by smashing through things. Will that trigger outside of combat if I'm a bit ginger and just... I could engage it this turn and not have to deal with that? Don't worry about time, it's irrelevant. I've cleaned the entire map of enemies.
At your command.
I realised that ticking clock thing isn't actually an issue.
Moving swiftly.
Safe at least to there.
What is your will?
Far do you think? Can I get to there and not see? Oh, that would probably trigger them, let's be honest. Not exactly great cover either.
Ready to serve.
We'll move you further.
Yes, command.
May trigger them, so go to there. That will probably do it. I think that's close enough. Well, no, it's only one step further forward than everyone else.
Here.
Go on, why not?
It will be done.
That one step was all we needed. Lots of zombies, lots of cultists. So if I was greedy, I'd go for like the mega kill and try and get as many as possible.
Just wait. Just wait.
Just throw a whole load of grenades
the
into this.
Emperor. That one's massive.
We will not be daunted. Brothers, destroy that thing before the demons surround you.
Now the reinforcements will happen. They'll arrive next turn. I don't think I have time to be picky and get all of them. I'm just going to start. I'll kill the plant this turn, but as long as I get really the better resources, actually all the seeds I picked up across the map, and I've got them all now. Every single one, all 5 uses, and all the seed pods.
I've claimed a seed.
Bear in mind though, with no Quicksilver, this is going to be slightly trickier than I'm used to.
Another foul
The other
seed
option, of course, is I'd be unbelievably greedy and not go to kill it this turn, and instead, like, just go range damage and kill all of these, let these pop in, kill them as well, and then go for the plant. What does it do? Target a blast over area 2 at range 14 to deal 4 damage. So it's kind of annoying in that range 14 is how far? So that's like 1, ish. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Basically, basically it can reach us here, and it's got a blast area of 2, so we'd probably have to be about there to be outside of its range, which subsequently makes getting onto it a real pain in the neck, because we're going to have to waddle through its range at least once.
Your command.
Can you throw... I know I've got multiple rounds of this grenade ammo. Can I throw multiple of these a turn? Or am I only allowed to throw one of each grenade? Probably have to move in first to throw the grenade. Does what? 6 damage. You've got 5, 5, 5, 6. It won't kill the big one. Won't kill you. It would kill you. It'd kill everyone except that one and that one. 5, 6, 6. So yeah, a single grenade here would basically clean up all of those. Do good damage. 6 damage to that, which is nice. I think I am going to gate here. It'd be a bit daft not to. Cost me a lot, and then I'll use Honor of the Chapter with both of those to net a bunch of extra AP. I'm just going to go for the kill now. It's going to be really awkward in terms of positioning, but I can't do much about that. Well, I'd like it so I'm at least not touching them, because then it makes it easier to move around and not have to get hit, so about there is sensible. I'm close enough such that I can reach it with one turn to melee it, but not so close I'm at risk of being on the enemy. Perfect, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so
Praise the Emperor.
for these, you two are definitely going to use on the chapter. I've just got to decide who does what. So, frag, you could hit there. Can I not hit the big tree? It's a choice. I'd have to let that one live in order to hit the tree to do damage. So it depends if I think I need the damage on the tree to kill it. You have what, 38 health? I'll get on the chapter. You could take like... If I big on the chapter you can take like an astral aim and a bunch of regular shots and trigger all the support fires. They will do incredible damage to that. I don't think I need to be too pensive about actually killing it, so I'm going to go frag and go for the mega kill. Yep, give me the XP.
Death to the enemy.
Oh, there's fire as well, that's good.
Wrath of Xiphos!
Other thing I'll do, I think I'll immediately astral aim it. That'll trigger support fire. More damage. About 10 for free. 14, we're almost halfway there already. I even got the AP back, so it's even easier. Yes, you can throw multiple of these grenades a turn. Kill another one of them if I want to. In fact, hit all of them. Kill you. I don't care about you. If I'm greedy, I can scatter shot as my last round and kill all of those. About escape, you lucky devil.
Yes, Commander.
Who I think I'm going to use big on the chapter on this one.
Now, brother, take action! Ready to
I've
serve.
got 2 AP with which conserve the ammo because I want you to use at least one for an extra support fire. So the other one could be used just to melee it. Be careful with your positioning though, because I don't want you to get in the way of a good scatter shot. Not just stand there and hit it there. Yes, I can. That costs one too many AP. Apparently I can do that and have an AP left. It's fine.
How about you?
One left. I think I might as well just hit it. You're still good to go. An AP point to do what? I could soften him up such that if I did throw a grenade over there,
Your orders?
I can get the kill on both of them. Even more XP for the Purgator.
Yeah.
Then you have what, 12?
Unleash me.
Your scatter shot would do currently 9. So if I moved a bit, I'm trying to see if I can get lucky and hit. I'm what, a square off of catching him back there. Is there anywhere I could theoretically stand, do you think, to hit all of them? If I stood there... No, I don't think so. I think I'd be the same distance off. They're just too far apart, so I'll let you go. Just one grenade to kill that.
What is your will?
I am here to serve.
Careful, because I think your support file will unfortunately steal it if I do that. Yeah, it's triggered, see? So he's still alive, so it doesn't matter. Leaving you with 12.
Standing
So you could shoot that twice, getting it low enough that single scatter shot will only kill you and that. We just leave the Plague Bearer and one of these alive.
Yes, Commander.
Seems a good enough compromise. So go ahead and get him low enough to be killed. Through the flames.
Yes, Commander.
I still have 4 AP on you. Well, with that amount of AP, could I not just... Can I just shoot him a bunch? I can't hit him to kill him, annoyingly. Do this to start. I've got so many grenades I can't even use them all. Well, it's because the cracks are so bad. Once I get a better... Maybe I think having the psych out grenades is actually a good idea now because I've got all the spare slots and so many uses. 3 left. I guess I could honor the chapter again.
Your command.
You shoot across and kill him? I could shoot him twice and kill that one. That'll give me the Plague Bearer.
Yes, Commander.
You're still alive.
What is your will?
I'm reducing the amount of damage that does each time I shoot, but at the end of the world, I can't get him that way. Can't do that. Throw a crack. Currently of 8 of 9, so the minute I shoot, it'll go down to 8 damage. So then you'll die, but I can shoot 2 more times and still do 8 damage, so I'd probably have to shoot you... No, I can shoot him twice and kill him, I think. -1, so I'm doing 4, and he's got what? 9, shame.
Your orders.
Okay, so honor the chapter in you so you can kill both this and this and just leave him alive is the way to go.
Strike home.
I'll guarantee that. I can make it even easier, I can just do that. I'd rather guarantee that this dies. In fact, can you just melee it? Would that not be better? Yes, but it puts you in a very bad position afterwards in case you get in the way of scatter shots, so just do it this way.
I am here.
And that leaves you with 5 AP, all the ammo to make use of it. So we'll go and kill this one. Hey, we might even crit him and make it easy for yourselves. Not yet. Try again.
The foe bleeds.
Ah, no crits, shame. So that leaves me with careful. I've got 3. Now doing 8. It's only got 5 left, so I can easily kill both of them with a single round.
Terminated.
I do get the XP even though he can resurrect, so we can ignore that. 2 AP left is not enough to come over here and get to him no matter what I do. Ooh, if I crack grenade him that way and shove him towards me, do you think I could then get a scatter shot to hit all of them? Maybe. I've got the 2 AP, so I might as well try. Let's give it a go. Let's shove you towards me in this direction. With a grenade. Yep, still got AP left. Crack. It doesn't move them. I keep forgetting that. It's the rubbish one that they stand in place. Okay, worth a try. Didn't work. Yeah, I'd have to throw the... I could throw another one killing him, but then I'd lose your 1 point off of dealing with that. So, congrats, you get to survive on 2 health. The mission.
Yes. Another vile edifice of corruption falls. Well done, Commander.
Blessed ammunition depleted.
I missed one. What a shame. Well, and the reinforcements, but whatever. So really just a slight bit of lazy play on that pod with the Plague Marines. Otherwise, not at all difficult. Yeah, I think those blood specs give away that he's wounded. Did all the things. 13 from a single mission is pretty good. Right, what is that? Emblematic Pauldron Tier 1. Knights just gain armor. That's nice, but then we're not buying Tier 1 stuff, so don't worry. Pain's Refuge moves for it's the inferior version of the one I've already got. Tier 3 staff. I don't use staffs. The only reason you'd want this is because someone urged me to, if you take the Tier 3 weapons, you remove them from the pool, which give you access to better ones. But it's an insane expense to pay for something I intend to never ever use at this stage. Adds to activate. It gives you flat willpower. I say that I could stick it on the Terminator and just give him extra willpower permanently, so he just gets another 2 for free. Am I really using the hammer? Well, it's flat damage 5, and the hammer I'm using is like flat damage 4 anyway. The only difference is when I force strike, it goes up to 6. and this will go from 5 to 6 when I force strike anyway. So this is actually just a flat upgrade for the Terminator. You just get more willpower. Heretic's Lament, damage 3, Psybolter's done, crit damage, no, just a slightly better critting Stormbolter. Justicar, I don't care. So maybe I do take that. 1, it gets it out of the pool, so I don't have to get the stupid stave up in other times. 2, I can actually give it to the Terminator and it would be an increase. I'm not really using that hammer he's using very effectively now. You just like more willpower? I don't strictly need it, because I'm obviously not, as I just demonstrated, I'm using willpower out of battles and not caring. So it's a choice of, is it worth 3 requisition for me to just get it out of the way, so I can get better stuff, possibly later? Would you be begrudging it coming up at another point and just not caring? I'm leaving it. I mean, what are the odds that it pops up again? Watch, next time I get a tier 3 weapon, it'll be the stupid stave all over. Ow. Just you, though, which is reasonable. Okay, so you... Oh, it's the Justicar. Level 8 Justicar. Okay, where are we going? Up here? I'm improving Ren the Unclean, which is the thing I'm not even using. I mean, after you fill out this and this, I don't feel like they really get anything. Definitely take that, because it's just a nice versatility thing I wasn't relying on. And yeah, spam more willpower. I don't care about their ability to hit things. That's what the Purgator and Interceptor do. Any extra damage they do is kind of supplementary. Maybe at range or something. Yeah, this is just way better, spamming these abilities. Oh. No, he didn't promote. He's just wounded for a very short period of time. Ship status. Did I finish? No. Oh, I didn't finish, but I got enough to build that without realizing. So, yeah, do that for me. Does that change her dialogue?
The edicts of machine spirits are silent. I await your input. Operations are optimal. Repairs proceed as scheduled.
Can't quite tell.
Our window for communication has concluded.
Research, so we get the attunement in a moment. Can I just quickly, before I end the part, I'm going to try and get out of this wretched storm rubbish. That's the fastest way I can do. I'd like not to take more damage because I'm kind of low. See how aggressive the AI is with the whole point. I've got 2 of 4. If I take another one, I'm going to have to stop and do that. There's that repair option that gets you back up to full, and I can't justify not doing it. I'm out. Okay, so at least that didn't happen. Extra slot. I'll leave that. Well, no, it doesn't cost me anything. It's not servitors, is it? So I have my slot now, and because of all the red seeds I got, I can go and do that immediately. 25. It's pretty steep as research options go. I'm a ways off doing that, and I don't... With the extra slot, are there any of these I'd like to use straight away? Willpower spam, I'm fine. Extra armor, I'm fine for missions now, so I'm just going to go with this. Because yeah, the doubling up, I would have got 26 from the mission I just did, and with those upgrades I was seeing, they actually do burn from them quite quickly. I can't reach any of these in time, so getting the engines fixed as fast as possible would be nice, but it's going to take... How much do they cost? 12, yeah. I'm 1 mission shy from servitors of being able to do that, so I'm just going to have to sit around for, what do I get, 1 every 5 days, so 60 days worth of just ticking over. No way to get more servitors. That blasted report is making it so that it's just servitors all the time. Oops. Well, it'll be great for the research speed. Never mind. Okay, we'll stop that there. Thank you very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. If so, please do like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. It's a good way of communicating that what kind of content you'd like to see, because obviously it's a hybrid sort of channel, so there's a mixed bag. So if this is the kind of thing you're into, that's how you can communicate to me that I should do more. Or if you just want to chat with me and let us down in the comment section, that's great too. Thank you very much for all your help and feedback. I'll see you next time.